Hi everyone, this is meowmurai. Let's continue our game of Minds Beneath Us running on PC. Hey Jason, I see you're out of the elevator. Are you done with your thing? Yes sir. To the shuttle platform for rendezvous. You're here? Yeah, there's a cargo van. I'm in it. And there's a surprise for you. Surprise? Stop. Her again. Exactly the same thing happened yesterday. Come over here, please. Does she know about the alliance between me and Yunosu? I'm carrying the decryption device with me. Hopefully it doesn't trigger the scanner. Is 23 watching? Come on, say something if you are. Excuse me, but I must perform a full scan on you. Hey, nice to see you again. Huh? Did she hesitate for a moment? Please stand still. No, don't beep. Sure thing. Thank you for your cooperation. That went rather well. All clear. Phew. You're free to go. Have a nice day. Thank you. You have a nice day too. She's pretty nice, actually. I'm just gonna run unsuspiciously. Heart pounding, huh? Yeah, I thought I was done for. It's my work, man. They can't find it that easily. Not with crappy scanners like that one. You intended to keep me worrying? Suspense makes great drama. Learn to appreciate the art. I think I know how Lawrence feels about you now. Overwhelming worship? Say no more. Now that Yunosu agreed to let you go, you didn't have to worry even if you were caught. Easier said than done. Come to the shuttle platform for rendezvous. Oh, whoops. Yeah. Sometimes I get a little overzealous on my down D-pad work. I do that a lot during fighting games, you know, when I'm trying to teabag somebody. Do we have new news articles? Jordan Lee, living legend. We do not. Hey Jason, Justin here. What's up? Are you still on the farm? Yeah, I'm still here. I see. Just tell him already. He's our people now. If he says no, he says no. No hard feelings, alright? Was that Jesse talking? Say, Jason, since you're still here, would you like to come down to the cellar to do us a favor? What kind of favor? It's complicated. I'll explain in person. Of course, every hour is paid. Meet us at the ops office if you'd like to come. Are we taking a day off for today? Yes, but things happened. This is not particularly urgent. No hurry if you have other things to do. Found another. You gotta be kidding me. Check this out, Justin. Yeah, just come over when you're free. This will take a while. I'd recommend getting other things done first. See you later. Bye. What's happening down there? Anyway, I should hand this decryption device to Situ and the gang. Off the phone, Jason. The van is unlocked. Hop on in. There's your surprise inside. This better be the good kind of surprise. Hey, surprise. Fran. Situ is here too? Show more spirit, F. Fran, why are you here? Miss Situ brought me on. Liking the surprise, eh? Very much. Smart answer. To keep her under protection. We can't leave her alone. By the way, I'm in the driver's seat. Can't have so many people in the back. Blame the frugal boss for not getting a bigger van. I spent most of the budget on your hardware upgrade. I know. Can't love you enough for that. Wasn't Situ on a dangerous mission a while ago? Didn't expect to see you so soon. Tracking down a fugitive. Didn't take long. I thought this kind of work would take a while. Owl is very efficient. This is not relevant, especially to you and Francis. She's forcing a change of subject. You're right. Let's finish what we came here to do. Justin, the decryption device. Do we have the data 23? We do. This will take a while. Roger. Take your time. Now then, how are you feeling, Jason? As good as can be. Is that so? Good. Since yesterday you saw Yunasu twice. So 23 told her about what happened in the cellar. What do you make of her? She's one huge walking trouble. She's a real threat. She's a puppet of visions. She's an opportunity we can use her. I see. She likes my response. How'd you feel about your infiltration tasks? I gotta do what I gotta do. Gotta do what I gotta do. I see. How many questions do we have? None. It's done. Okay, enough questions. You did well, performing infiltrations without any preparation. Plus, don't remember if I told you, Nin. He's got some great reflexes. He dodged witnesses twice, all on his own, while I had no visual. You have an eye for talent, Nin. I know. Hey, folks, bad news. Maybe it's good news, depending on your perspective. We've retrieved way more data than expected. This is about a whole decade's worth. Meaning? Meaning, first of all, my invention is awesome. Then, it will take this crappy computer days to cross-reference all records. I can build a cluster processor with what we have that could shorten the process to hours. You're calling in. Shall we wait here till it's done, crunching numbers? We can afford a few hours. I will ask the security officer to extend our parking permit. Is that safe? Won't they have questions? I showed them a visitor's pass from Vision HQ. They won't suspect a thing. How'd you get a pass? How else? Forged it, of course. Are you sure? Chillax. These security officers have learned better. No questions asked as long as you have a pass. I did plenty of tests with fine titles like Blackboard Technician or Plumbing Aesthetics Assessor. As long as the pass looks legit and the barcode works, they don't care. Ha! I mean, seriously? Who the heck even has blackboards these days? I'm muting her. Jason, go back to the farm while 23 is working on the data. Find yourself something to do and wait for further instructions. What about Fran? She stays here. Can't let anyone see her. I'm taking the time to learn from Miss Sidhu. Learn what? Francis is interested in our work, so I'm giving her a tour of things. Now I know how to tail someone without getting caught. Teach me when you got time. Sure. That's it. We'll let you know when we have results. Copy that. Now I should go find Justin to the ops office. That's one heck of a waste. The client we just won? Yeah, totally. Right. They brought a ridiculously large amount of flops and didn't use any at all. Why did they do that? There's a shortage of flops and the price is through the roof. There's an arms race going on. Huh? Pretty much every industry relies on AI these days, yes? There's no excuse for wasting flops. Let me finish. Sorry? Exactly because of the shortage, they must secure a reserve of flops in case they need it in the future. Plus, buying more flops indicates the company is planning some big moves. Their investors would love to hear that. I see. But what? I mean, flops are generated by our contributors at the cost of their lives. And they just waste it like that? Like that? Is that what you're trying to say? Yes. See it this way. We talk about human resources all the time, right? Whether it's physical labor or talent or brain juice. Fundamentally, it's the same. Humans are a kind of resource. Capitalism 101. Well, we have to assign everyone a value. Anyway, this is it, until we have a better alternative. Don't dwell on it. You have enough things to worry about already, no? Right. Mouths to feed and bills to pay. Jason? Hi. You going to the cellar too? Yeah, you going there too? Uh-huh. You decided to join ops? Right. Oh. Neither of us are the talkative type. Earthquake? No, it's something in the cellar. But they are servicing the power supply system. It does that upon restart. Just a minor shake. Relax. Is it safe to take the elevator? It's totally fine, I promise. If the power is back on, it means the cellar must be in working order again. Hopefully they have located the cause. They haven't found the cause yet? Yes, that is not normal. Come on, Kathy, don't be so nervous. You're shaking all over. I'm scared of earthquakes. Plus, there's the elevator ride. Easy, relax. Jason's there to protect you. Oh, she's on the verge of a mental breakdown. Yes, if Rose says it's safe, it's safe. She's a professional. You're right. Rose, help us move something, will you? Do your own heavy lifting. We can't. It's too heavy. Okay, where's the thing? Where else? In the office, of course. That's not how you ask for a favor. I have to go. Relax, Kathy. It's going to be okay. Bye. She's not feeling much better. Jason, can we have a chat? I need a distraction from this vibration. Sure, of course. Thank you. Why are you going down to the cellar? Justin asked me to. Didn't explain. Oh, I was called down too. I mean, by Justin. Calling out of the blue, wanting you and me both? That's weird. Yeah, a bit weird. Because we have nothing in common. Like, I'm a programmer. I think you only operate machines, right? Correct. I hope this is about something important. She's super excited all of a sudden. Important stuff means work. Why so excited? Am I? Yeah, it doesn't take an expert to tell. If so, this would be the first time that Justin gives me any important task. I thought she visits ops for training, not work. He never gave me anything important to do ever since I first went there. He's like treating me as a visitor, a guest. What do you usually do there? Training and learning, plus listening to Jessie bragging about her work. I get that she's not very happy about this latter part. But the plan was all about learning and training. No? Cozy, but I don't sense much recognition. So I hope Justin will let me do something that matters this time. Given the urgency, it has to be something big. Yes. I want Justin to trust me more. I see that you really want to transfer to ops. Not you, too. QQ keeps saying no, complaining about that. What made you think so? Everything you said makes me think so. Really? But that's not what I want. Why do you care so much about Justin's opinions, then? I can't help it. Wanting to be recognized by outstanding people. What about Jessie? She's rather outstanding. She doesn't count. She's outstanding, all right, but hardly ever serious. He's straightforward. No courtesy nonsense. A few encouraging words from him will mean a lot to me. He never said anything encouraging to you before? He did, but that was different. Assigning me important work means he's trusting my capabilities. This is a surprise that she cares about it so much. Is it just me or is this elevator dropping faster than usual? It's safe, don't worry. Whimper. He's on the verge of tears. It's okay. Whimper. Here we are. Wow, this place is creepy with the lights off. Agreed. Let's go. They should be waiting in the office. Jason, please? Don't tell QQ I freaked out, could you? Please. Huh? You freaked out? Hello, Kathy, babe. Ah, and you. Hey. Hey, Jesse. Why'd you call us down here? Don't want to explain. Go ask him. Let's go. It's about time. Thank you for coming, Jason and Kathy. You're welcome. What's the situation now? I'll get into it in a bit. Oi, everyone's here. Let's start. Are we waiting for Wyatt and Penelope? They're occupied. Let's get down to business then. But Yale, forget about him. We don't have that kind of time to lose. They're gonna have to repeat everything when Yale comes in. Screw that. Let's start anyway. Yale's a smart boy. Doesn't need us to cover all the details. One more located, Justin. Good. One more what? Put everything on the screen, Kaylee. On it. Jason, Kathy, let's start from the conclusion. Yesterday's incident is, in fact, the result of sabotage operations. What? And the reason being? Over to you, Pax. Are you sure? He's just gonna waste hours on bragging. Agreed. Leave it to the real professional. First and foremost, who is the most professional hardware engineer in this office? 'Tis I, Pax the Great. See? Justin agrees with a weak smile. Why the sneer? A good speech starts with establishing the authority. Get on with it. A long time ago, I noticed an unusual surge of maintenance service tickets related to power supply. Malfunctions with no apparent cause. If left unattended, these problems usually go away on their own. We've been chalking it up to outdated hardware so far. However, such issues have been proliferating since this April. Moreover, a pattern is showing, one zone at a time. Random malfunction doesn't explain it anymore. Sorry, it's your show. Like Justin said, every time it starts with a cluster of issues in one specific zone. Then they spread out, plaguing the system one zone at a time. They are mostly unremarkable issues, although the scale has been quietly escalating. A wise one like me would ponder and connect the dots. Turns out there are patterns. Can we identify the cause of these issues? We can pretty much rule out software glitches. As to hardware, a team under my leadership examined the power supply system thoroughly. However, the quest was fruitless. As a result, we put the investigation aside. Nothing really happened. Until yesterday, that is. In other words, you kind of knew this would happen? You want to ask why he didn't do anything in advance? It's not what I'm trying to say. Anyway, don't blame him. He couldn't do anything about it. I wasn't accusing. Good to know. Sorry if I sounded offensive. Honestly, I wouldn't believe him even if you threw all the evidence in my face, until yesterday. I've been having this nagging suspicion since yesterday, so I'm coming in for another look. We checked all the generators last time. This time I decided to trace the cables. And I found this. What's this? I've seen something like this in the army. I've never seen it before. Asked around. No result. It's a disruptor that damages electronic devices by creating power surges. It's a disruptor for electronic devices. How'd you know? Seen it in the army. Ha! I didn't know you served in the army. You are correct. I did a full analysis. The thing creates power surges to disrupt electronic devices. We were focused on key nodes of the power system supply, but overlooked the cables connecting everything together. That proves the theory of sabotage. Can we find a possible motive? No clue. It doesn't make sense. Why would anyone bother? Vision's competitors have better targets than outdated wrecks like Silencio. Pax informed me that I summoned you guys immediately. We must take care of the disruptors before something happens again. The hell? Yeah? So you're saying the incident yesterday was in fact the result of sabotage? That's a theory for now. Mr. Su had some kind of emergency, so he called me into cover. Who could have thought? As we know, yesterday's malfunction was cellar-wide. That means we have these disruptors all over the place. Installing them all over the cellar? We may be dealing with not just one person, but a group. Or one person doing it over a long time. Any reason you'd suspect that, Jason? You said it started a long time ago. I think he's got a good point. Agreed. It would indeed take a long time to install disruptors one zone at a time. Are we really dealing with one single person? I understand all that. Now, what did you call us here for? We need people for some legwork, literally. Legwork? Right. We have disruptors all over the place, right? They are armed with remote control modules. However, probably to prevent backtracing, they are interconnected with multi-nodal cellular networks encrypted end-to-end. Multi-what? Makes sense. English, please? Oh, right. We have a layperson among us. Well, sorry for disappointing. Hey, Jason. Jason has his own unique skill set. These people. Simply put, it's impossible to backtrace the control signal with this sample we have. However, if we collect at least 3 of them, we may locate the signal source by cross-referencing and inference. Meaning solving the who did it part. Wait, you mean we only need 3 samples? Correct. Is something wrong? Do we really need all of us running around to retrieve them? We do, and there's a good reason. The culprit might be alerted when Pax disarmed this one here. Might be? Right. Depends on whether they're monitoring the disruptor network. Or they might have already made a run for it, leaving these disruptors behind. But I admit, that is unlikely. It doesn't take a genius to connect the dots. Maybe they're already busy taking down disruptors to cover their traces. That means we must race against them before all the disruptors are gone. Correct. This is why we need as many people as possible. Sorry for ruining your day off. Not having a day off, though. I've been servicing the racking system on Station 4. Is there any reason why you need me here? Jesse cast Justin a nervous glance. What's the deal? Having a racker on the team would be very helpful. If our locating model works correctly, many disruptors are deployed in places accessible only to rackers. Are you indicating... Yes, we believe there's a high chance that the culprit is a racker. No way. We're working our asses off to keep the cellar running. Why would we want to shoot ourselves in the foot? It's only a possibility. Yale is visibly shaken by the mere idea. Kathy, you're from screening. With special permits from Ops, you'll have better reach and coverage than any of us. That's the only reason you called me? Yes, why? Nothing. Kathy looks hurt. One question. How'd you locate these disruptors if they're backtracking proof? Good question. All thanks to my genius prediction model. I built an inference and prediction model based on what we know. First, provide it with all malfunction logs from before. Collect and compiled by me. Then we have a list of potential disruptor locations. Ah, that's more what they meant by one more. How many locations do we have now? 13 so far. Out of these, only 2 are 100% hits. 100% means there's definitely a disruptor at the location. The model is faulty. It just made a mistake not too long ago. Didn't it say there's an active disruptor right in this office? Well, do you see any? Be realistic. All predictive models have exceptions. Shall we start now, Yale? Yale looks like he's ready to kill somebody. Can't wait to catch that bastard. Patience. I intend to keep you for racker-only locations. Now we have 2 targets, both accessible to Jason and Kathy. Pax is busy finding a proper destination for you. Hurry up, Pax. I'm working on it. Maybe I can stay here to help you guys. Huh? Why? Because... we need more people in the field. Indeed. Retrieving disruptors is the top priority. Please work with Jason and Yale. You're right. Okay, forget what I just said. Good, let's begin. Kaylee. It's interesting that answer was if I picked she'd be better or she'd be more useful in the office. It actually had nothing to do with my my choice. Kaylee, what's Jason's destination? Cellar entrance, right by the elevator going up. I just came from there. He's right. Damn, I hate backtracking. Wait, you said the elevator? Are you sure? What's with the urgency? Yes, if Jesse's predictive model is working as it's supposed to. It's working fabulously. That settles it. Jason, check the entrance elevator and retrieve any disruptors there. Call in when it's done. We will send you to the next location. Well, hold on. How am I supposed to take it down? It's straightforward enough. Call me when you find it. I'll talk you through it. The talking down part could take some time. I spent like a quarter an hour on the first one. I'll go with Jason. But you're reserved for Racker-only locations. I can make a quick trip while Pax works on it. Yes, although I can help Jason take it off. I know what I'm doing. A live demonstration will be good for him, too. That's not like you, Yale. What? Actually thinking things through before diving into action. Very un-Yale. Hey, this is not the best time for that. I was only trying to say you're weird today. You agree, Justin? I'll go with you if yes. I'll go with you if Jason says yes. Yes, please go with him. Kathy, I don't have a location for you yet. Please wait here for a bit. Okay. You two, get moving now. The next location will come soon. Yes, sir. Let's go, Jason. Why is he in such a hurry? Ooh, I run faster than him, huh? The hell? Not this damn door again. Shall we tell Justin? He doesn't want to talk to me? Are you okay? Huh? What? Oh, nothing. This situation's so frustrating. Finally, it's open. Let's go. Wait for me here. Huh? I'm taking on the disruptor. Be right back. Why? Come on, just the disruptor. Doesn't take us both to take it down. I work faster by myself. Didn't you say I need a live demonstration? Maybe next time. I can handle this one. It's faster that way, trust me. Why is he trying so hard to keep me here? I'll handle it alone. Something wrong, Yale? Please just wait here, Jason. I'll take care of this myself. Please. What's wrong with him? Huh? Is that? I don't get it. What are you doing this for? Liam Sue? You don't need to know. Jason die? He's holding a disruptor. Jason. You're the Saboteur, Liam Hugh? Liam Sue? He's not denying. Don't jump to conclusions, Jason. Mr. Sue is just... Yes, I installed these disruptors, I admit. Why? He doesn't want to answer. Why can't you just wait for me outside, Jason? You're acting weird. I have to check on you. You heard me. Yale doesn't know a thing about it. It's me all along. He doesn't know a thing? How do you know you're here? I didn't know for sure, although hearing it from Pax, I had this hunch. Mr. Sue said he had errands to run, so he called me over to cover for him. I've hardly ever seen him in such a hurry. Plus, he looked very nervous. So I followed him out, trying to make sure he's okay, but he was already in a car, driving towards the elevator. I didn't suspect anything back then, until they located a disruptor here. I was hoping it's not Mr. Sue when we arrived. Enough talk. Take me to Justin. He sent you to disarm these disruptors, right? You're willing to go with us just like that? I should have turned myself in a long time ago. Now it's too late. Mr. Sue. I figure they're all waiting in the office. Yeah? And I should confess while everyone is present. Wait. Before we go, let's make up a story, please. Yale. Please, Jason. Mr. Sue must have his reasons. Please help me make this a secret for now. I beg you. Okay. I agree he must have his reasons. No, think of all these people he hurt. I know, but If they know about this, Mr. Su is done for. Yale Yang. Enough. What I did was wrong, plain and simple. Don't try to make excuses for me. I screwed up. I failed you, all of you. It's only a matter of time that I get caught. Now's the time to face consequences that are long overdue. I can't take this guilt anymore. Let me explain everything to Justin, please. I see. Yeah, let's go. You all right? No, but thank you nonetheless. That was the saddest smile I've seen. Let's go. Time to see Justin. I mean, they all want the place to be shut down, so... Hey, you're back. Eh? Mr. Su is here too? Let's talk inside. Right. Okay. Why are you guys back? We only called Kathy. What are you doing outside? We found a way to have the predictive AI model do the job. Now we can take a break. Eh, Mr. Su, what are you doing here? What is it? Jesse sounds hostile. Yeah, and what's with the crappy faces? Is Justin in the office? He is. I can tell Jesse is starting to figure it out. Eh? Let's go, Pax. Sure. Seems bad to have us all in here at the same time. Maybe one of us should stay outside. Why are you coming back? The simulation is still run... Oh, Mr. Su? Justin, I installed those disruptors. You... Why? Because I must accelerate the process of farm closure. What? I thought a malfunctioning seller would urge the board to make up their mind. You want to save people by hurting them? Listen to yourself. Are you making any sense? Do you really believe you're doing good? No, this is not what I intended. What happened? What happened. Your intention doesn't matter. I don't know what you're thinking. What are your excuses? But whatever reason you had, you should have talked to me. The last thing you should do is screw around on your own. I'm sorry. I failed you all. How did this happen? Where'd you get these disruptors? Kevin Hu. He gave them to me. The ops lead? That asshole? Go on, talk. Last year he called me to his office and bombarded me with questions. Questions like what? About farm closure. He wanted to know what I thought. He said if I could cause malfunctions every once in a while, the board will eventually make up their mind. Then he gave me these disruptors. And you just did as he said? I thought it was a good idea. We both wanted to shut this terrible place down. You agreed to work with him like that? Putting so many people at risk? I didn't intend to. My plan was to cause small troubles here and there. I never tampered with any critical systems, I swear. How do you explain yesterday? He did it? Yes. He set all disruptors to maximum power and activated them all at once, without telling me. I never thought anyone could have done that, not even him. The board is about to call for our meeting regarding farm closure. He must be desperate to make a point. And that's why you punched him? What do you mean? I've been thinking, ever since I found out it's you, about your raise yesterday, about that punch. How can you live with yourself? At least now I know you're a bad man, Mr. Su. No, I am a bad man. I'm rotten. I deserve punishment. Your feelings don't matter, Mr. Su. Our priority is to minimize the damage you caused and prevent the situation from getting worse. But we don't have the whole truth yet. Who is Kevin Hu's backer? And we won't find out anytime soon. The asshole is hospitalized thanks to Mr. Su here. It's someone on the board. I heard some directors of the board want to have Silencio shut down. Not all of them. After all, Silencio is still a source of profit. I guess one or more pro-closure directors planned this mess to convince the others that we are in no operating condition. Directors of the board plotting against us? Did whoever mention anything about the board or specific directors, Mr. Sue? No. But there was a special agent from HQ telling him to speed it up. I remember that guy because he showed a board-issued pass. That confirms the involvement of directors. I'm going. What? Where? To HQ. Are you sure about this, Jason? I am. I convinced pro-closure directors to let me replace who? I'm a better fit, as either their agent or the division lead. You want to take over everything from who? Yes, but not in his stupid style. I will contact HQ for an appointment. Thank you, Kaylee. And, Mr. Sue. Oh, I won't advise you on what to do next. Think about how to clean up after yourself. I'll remove all the disruptors first. That's a good start. I must be on my way. Me too. I have disruptors to take care of. Well, so much for today, everyone. I'll leave the office to you, Jesse. You can count on me. Let's go, Mr. Sue. So, what do we do now? Now that Mr. Sue is removing all the disruptors, we don't have much to do here. Feel free to go home if you want to. I'm going home then. Yale is... He needs some quiet time. Yeah. Go back to screening, Kathy. You have work to do there. Sure. Bye. Good work today, everyone. What about you, Pax? Me? I want to stay for a while. I have this feeling that we must have forgotten something. Pax. Just a quick double check. Okay. As to you, Kaylee, I'm contacting HQ for Justin's appointment. Then I'll make a report of today's events. Meticulous as ever. Now you, Jason. Just go home. There's nothing you can do here. Sure. See you later. Bye. Jesse. 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 What? Now that we're at work, there are a few things I need your advice on. Okay, sure. First, the surveillance system. You got the whole architecture wrong. You thought all modules must be tightly integrated, right? Nope. A series of independent subsystems works better. Does that solve your problem? Kind of. Is that a yes or a no? Don't you kind of me. Yes, you did solve my problem. Cool. What's next? Next is the networking topology. You've been on the wrong track altogether. I saw your work. There's a lot of redundancy. It's kind of fascinating why you'd want to loop data forth and back like that. Back and forth would sound better. Very interesting, but a stupid thing to do nonetheless. Don't do it next time. I'm sorry. My attitude is out of control again. I know my dick, alright? I don't blame you. You must be overwhelmed by the issues of the cellar. And on top of that, Mr. Sue. No, it's not like that. I'm just like that. That's the reason why I'm dead against working with you guys as a team. Patience is not my strongest suit. I lose my temper very easily. All my past colleagues hate me. They call me arrogant, control freak, and so on and so forth. If you know it's a problem, why don't I fix it? Because it's hard. I know this sounds arrogant, but I've got to say it anyway. The thing is, I'm smarter than most people, at least in my domain of expertise. To me, the mistakes they make are super obvious. Still, they make the same mistakes over and over again. Keep going the wrong way, and whine like a crybaby when they run into a wall face first. Then they come to me for help, bitching about everything except for their own stupidity. I could have pointed out their mistakes early on, but they call me rude or manipulative in that case. So I have to shut up and watch them make a fool of themselves. It's the same even after they screw up. So they ask me to fix stuff for them, but I can't tell them that they've been on the wrong track since the beginning. Instead, I've got to babysit them, cater for their feelings. Now you see I'm a dick. No, I don't think so. I'm just wondering that this they of yours, are their feelings really so fragile? Depends on what issue they have. Like, if it's trivial stuff that they don't really mind, I can just go and point out their mistakes. But that would definitely make me a prick. On the other hand, if it's important stuff, like, they kind of take it very personally. Criticizing their methodology is often taken as a personal attack. Most of them don't have the objective perspective to see the difference. If I have a problem with the way they do things, I'm challenging their authority, that sort of thing. What if you take a not so straightforward approach? Nah, I don't have the patience for that. Like dancing around the elephant in the room. Point out the problem without pointing out that they are the problem. Help them out and make them feel good? Nope, can't do that. You think I'm exaggerating? Somewhat. Well, told you I'm a dick. This is who I am. I've been trying to polish myself. Although it's not quite working, as you can tell. So I'm going for the next best thing. Which is never work with other people. Yep. If there's no teamwork, I don't get a chance to show my prick face. Sorry for being a nuisance. The advice I gave, I'll rephrase them better. As to now, I need some alone time. I suppose you're right. The seller's stressing me out alright. Okay. We can talk about it later. Kaylee. Yes? Thank you. For what? For not hating me on the spot. You know what? I kind of like you. Huh? Anyway, let's get the work done first. Oh, right. Oh, what? Who are you? Hey, Jason, do you mind if we talk for a bit? Depends on what it is. I don't know what to make of Mr. Sue going forward. What do you mean? He's grumpy and stubborn, but I respected him. He's a capable worker and one heck of a man, never yielding to anything he doesn't agree with. You know how terrible this place is. He's like a pillar that holds the place up. To this day, he has been my role model. I wanted to grow into something like him. Now you feel betrayed? Right? That's one way to put it. He seems surprised that I know his feelings. Come on, I've seen this way too many times. Idolizing someone, trying so hard to grow into their shoes. It's like, I don't know what to live for anymore. Then this idol crashes and burns, the whole world goes with them. What do you make of Mr. Sue? He's just a man and a man makes mistakes. A selfish man sacrificing others for his own agenda. Just a man and a man makes mistakes. Do we simply forgive him when his mistakes has consequences like this? He's still the same man. Yes. That's all I have to say. Sorry for wasting your time. You're your own man. Liam Sue has nothing to do with it. Thank you, Jason. I just realized I have work to do. See you then. You okay? Yeah, I am. Right, that's it. Reorganize and compile again. Never mind. Could you show me a screenshot? It's okay. Let me fix this one step at a time. She's busy with some sort of remote technical support task. Jason, wait. I'm done here. Let's go back together. The elevator feels safer now that maintenance spots are gone. Hope it won't shake now. Right, relax. Yes, but it's still moving faster than usual. Is it? You're just too nervous. I mean, really. I guess they cranked the speed up. Can they crank the speed up and down at will? Not at will. Maybe they did something during the round of maintenance. The elevator is slow. It takes forever to go up and down. Totally agreed. Do you think Yale is okay? He must be sad after Mr. Sue. We need to check on him more often. You're right. He needs to talk with somebody, if not a therapist. We all know that he idolizes Mr. Sue. What happened could have destroyed his world. Why do you care so much? Maybe because we have too much in common. We both idolize someone and strive to earn their approval. In your case, Justin? Yeah. Why him? I'm not like Yale. I don't have personal feelings involved. I just want to earn the recognition of an outstanding engineer. Or so I believe. Sometimes I feel like that too. Really? But you look like... Like what? Like the composed type. Someone not easily swayed. I'll take that as a compliment, thank you. It's quite an eventful day. Lots of shuttle rides. And elevator rides, too. True, haha. Hey, we're almost there. Told you the elevator's faster now. So, see you later. Bye. Bye. Mr. Dai, my boss wants to see you. You gonna sue? What for? She wants you to have a. She wants to have a talk in person. Not even explaining her own minion. Not even explaining this to her own minion. This way, please. Is 23 aware of what's happening here? What kind of person would you say your boss is? She doesn't want to answer. A good chess player. That was unexpected. What do you mean? She all sees 5 steps into the future and prepares for everything. She's abnormally seasoned for her age. I see that she has her own cult of personality. We have arrived. This is a game where everybody admires somebody else. He's here, ma'am. Good. You're dismissed. Yes, ma'am. Have a seat. Any progress? No progress. How disappointing. I'll give you some clues then. Hopefully that will make you more useful. As far as I know, certain directors of the board care a lot about Silencio. So? Nobody ever cared so much about Silencio. Something's very wrong. I've considered every single possibility. Cash flow, business strategies, land value, patents, so on and so forth. Silencio is more of a liability than an asset in every sense. So, why such attention? Why now? Because it's cranking up juicing power to a lethal level? What? I told her too much. She could have inferred the rest. You're saying they're trying to increase profit at the cost of lives? Oddly specific for a speculation. Damn. We're talking about a death toll potentially in hundreds of thousands. No profit could justify such risk. So what's really going on? I have no idea yet. That's it? Surely better than nothing, no? Especially better than you did. I believe the key is not with Silencio itself. We should examine external factors. It's way too vague. Let's just say whether Silencio goes or stays, profitability is not a factor of consideration. All directors agree on one thing, that Silencio doesn't make any real profit. The reason to keep it is for political leverage. The farm addresses the unemployment issue for the government. As to why it should go, it's rather self-explanatory. High upkeep and zero profit. Political leverage? The rise of AI has robbed many of their jobs. Flop farming addresses the issue of skyrocketing unemployment. You've seen what's going on the cellar. You know what I mean. In that sense, we are doing the government a huge favor. Vision could benefit from that. Things have been like this for a long time. The two factions were relatively at peace, until now. They must have been provoked by something. The only thing I can think of is that Vision must have discovered a new way to generate exponentially more flops. She's reaching the same conclusion as Fran and Sidhu did. What does it have to do with Silencio? Can't you put 2 and 2 together? Silencio is completely redundant if they have a new way to massively increase flop output. With such peace of mind, one faction will take immediate action to shut it down, the other will fight back. In a sense, the fight over Silencio represents the future of Vision Corp. Path 1. Befriend the government and wrestle Sunrise for more political power. Path 2. Dominate the flop farming business with powerful technology. As the board, they do planning on a macro level. I don't expect you to understand. Just take it as a fact. This is far beyond me indeed. Is it really? One thing I'm 100% sure of is that there will be a clash of factions very soon. I think I get the idea. Hope you understand how dire the situation is. Because considering everything we know so far, Francis must have touched a nerve. She's onto something that both factions want to keep confidential. In other words, she's in more danger than you can imagine. She's not bluffing. We both need more intel, Jason and I. Or better still, hard evidence. Directors can't openly break the rules they made. That is the bottom line. They must have puppets to carry out their plans in the dark. Your next mission is to find out who these puppets are. I already know it. Liam Soo and Kevin Hu. What if I told you I already know? Oh? Consider me owe you one if you manage to identify any puppet of the directors. This favor will be returned when you're in need. If you think you know, give me a name. It's not time to show my hand yet. Who don't I like more, Kevin or Liam? I guess Kevin. The division lead of Ops? A man like him? Huh, it does make sense. Jason Dye, I don't think you're stupid enough to deceive me. Still, a friendly reminder is due. If you lied, you will pay. For now, I owe you one. Let me know when you're in need. I could really use your help someday. That wraps it up. We're making a good start. She smiled. I think so too. Time for you to go. Don't stay. We can't afford to attract attention. Jason, we're getting results. Come back to the van. Go. I need to prepare for my next appointment. I'll be in touch. What exactly do you want out of this? I want more power. To get power, I need information. You want to settle a score for Francis. For that, you need information too. Our interests are aligned. That's all you need to know. Bye, Jason Dye. Bye. Time to go to the van. Maybe this is the end of it. Okay, why don't we stop it there? This is meowmurai. You've been watching Minds Beneath Us, running on PC. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.